The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The Lance going to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game. Something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, but they have a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And taken right at the 35. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense make...
There he goes, right side! And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. That stop made by Jack Campbell. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Bears 14.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go, son.
Again, it's Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 10-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so,
touchdown Bears! Jonathan Taylor, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Myers connects touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Throwing now is Lance.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 42.
He'll start with a give to Taylor. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On play action, Fields.
Pressure, he's brought down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now Lance on the bootleg.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
From midfield, here's Lance. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Escaping the pressure right. Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this. But you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Off play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Fields throwing again. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So a mistake there, Charles, from the rookie pass rusher.
And oftentimes when you make the jump from college to the NFL, you have to adjust to the rules. But in this case, the rule's no different than in college. Once the ball's gone, you can't continue on and get your shot in. That's one where you have to have some discipline. And even though he's a rookie, he really should know better.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before 4. He's inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Now a hit and a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Really heading to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little... And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
First down, Detroit.
Gibbs on the toss left. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Lance.
Eluding the pressure right.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They can't tackle it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now it's Fields. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Out of the gun, Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Kramer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll find Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Here's Fields. Flushed out right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Here's Fields. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Touchdown, Bears! Jonathan Taylor from 10 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete there to St. Brown.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Lance looking to throw it. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance rolling to his right. He's got his target. That's complete.
He will have the conversion and more than that. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
At the 34-yard line.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. Working from the gun. Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Read option. This is Gibbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down where they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's Lance to throw it. Flush to his right. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Another catch for him. He's over the 250-yard mark now for the game, and he's got another 1st down. Now Lance. Over the middle and take it in by Laporta. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy.
And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On play action, Fields. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Looking to throw on second down. Fields. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Bears are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Gibbs straight ahead. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 47 yards. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake, off for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, 54 yards. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick.
Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Lance.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Desperation time here. Lance.
Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 39 yards.
And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it, having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Back to the air. Fields on 2nd down.
And the Lions pressure too strong.